Hello everyone, welcome to RevSportz and I am Debashis and I am with a very special man whom I always respected and I am at the Westhoughton Club where Dilip Vengsarkar played during his growing days in 1985. Dilip sir, first up, do you back old memories, meeting the old officials, the club members? How was it visiting the club where you played for?
Amazing, very emotional, I would say, because मैंने देखा है कि all those players who played with me now are the officials of the club, and they're looking after the club. So it's uh, extremely happy to be back here. I think we played last year also here, and I played here in 1985. I think we had an excellent season that time, but that was an old ground, and I think this is a new ground which they have built, and I'm so happy to be back here.
And obviously, Dilip sir, on a serious note, coming back to cricket, means the disappointing loss for India at the Lords. Means, what would you say about the loss?
Extremely unfortunate, I would say. I think this test match we should have won. I feel I think they fought hard till the very end, but I feel that uh, Jadeja, I think should have taken some risks. That's what I feel. But then you can say that in hindsight. But if there was just one partnership, I think we would have won the game definitely.
Perhaps, would you reckon that that partnership when it was developing between Nitish Reddy and Jadeja, they could have played a bit more aggressively? Means perhaps a couple of boundaries and then
Well, you can say those things in hindsight. अभी सब हो गए ना, अरे होने के बाद हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं. लेकिन तभी क्या था कि they had to forge a partnership which was very important. Unfortunately, Reddy got out and he got a beauty. And उसके बाद I mean they could have been another partnership. Bumrah played well till he played that shot. But then I think somebody and I had to take risk. And Bumrah tried his best. He stood along uh, with Jadeja, and they had very good partnership. So I thought we would win that time, but then he got out, and then of course Siraj is not a great player, I would say, and then he succumbed to the I think pressure, I would say, an off spinner. But you don't expect him to be around for a long time. But he tried his best. He did his best. And but Jadeja must be absolutely heartbroken, I would say, because he tried his best. He worked hard for every run, and he kept the hopes alive for us.
talking about KL Rahul, he has been the batsman in form, obviously. And you scored 300, 300s and lots, we all know. And he happens to be the second Indian cricketer now to be scoring more than 100 at the hallowed venue. And so, what about to say about KL Rahul's form that he has been in this series so far?
Well, he's in great form. He's always been a fantastic player. I've seen him over the years now. I think it's not only in IPL, but also for his state and for his zone and for India also. He's always played well. He played some excellent innings, some very important, crucial innings also for India. And he did very well at Lords also. And in the last test match at Headingley also, he played extremely well. So he's in good form, and in England, when you're in good form, you can score a lot of runs.
Did you notice any technical changes in his batting? Means obviously getting runs and that too here in England where the ball is seaming and swinging at the start and then to score those runs, the amount of runs he has scored so far. Any technical changes that you have noticed that has paved his way for success?
Well, when you come to England, I think you have to play very close to your body, and you don't play big shots because the ball swings around quite a lot, and that's what Rahul did. Rahul has been in excellent form, and what is important is the consistency at this level. And Rahul has shown that he's a top-class player, and he's consistent. The only thing is adaptability to these conditions, and he has adapted very well.
Talking about the other Indian opener, obviously Yashasvi Jaiswal started the series on a high, scoring that 100 in Headingley. But ever since that, and particularly those two dismissals at Lords in both the innings, especially the second innings, means that shot was uncalled for, and he's been criticized for that. But having said that, you have seen him, you have mentored him, and what do you say about Yashasvi Jaiswal?
Well, he's a good player potentially, but thing is that he has to curb his aggressive instinct sometimes because he must play every ball on his merit. Uh, and his test match cricket is not T20 because a slight mistake and you're gone. And that's what happened to him. Once he scored 100, since then he's not been among runs. I always tell him the consistency is what matters at the highest level. Jaiswal is a capable player, and I expect a lot from him in Test match cricket.
Dilip bhai, you have been an integral part. Means it was you who brought him in England when he was 16 years old. I was told that not very far from here, he played a few matches. He failed only in one innings, but he scored seven, eight fifties and 100 as well. Means obviously, what is that one aspect that impresses you the most about Yashasvi? Yes, he's a young batsman. He has made an incredible debut in Test cricket, scoring that 100 on debut in West Indies. But what does he need to improve upon as far as Test career is concerned? We all know what his white ball credentials, but when it comes to Test ball, he has also done well. But what he further needs to improve his game upon?
See, in Test match cricket, he must think that he has to play every ball on merit, and he can play above his ability. You must play as per your ability, because if you try to go overboard, then you might just edge one to the slips or I think just get out. But having said that, he's a very good player. He's got a lot of talent. He has to keep his head on his shoulders and be humble, which is very important, and give 100% to the game, 100% to the team, and that is what I expect from him.
What would be your message for that all important test coming up at Old Trafford?
We'll try to win the game. That's very important. Just because we got a very good team, I can tell the boys that have a belief in ability, because at this level you must be confident. You must play the game as per the merit, and and play to win, which is very important.
Dilip bhai, talking about Shubman Gill, the captain, means obviously he has been phenomenal in this series, particularly at Edgbaston, scoring 100 and a double hundred. He also had a brilliant knock in Headingley. But the Lord's Test, the two innings that you've seen, means had it got something to do with that incident that happened on fourth day, that towards the final session? Obviously, he going at having a go at Jack Crawley, and then thereby means that aggressiveness means had it got of some sort of affected his batting? Means he looked totally out of sorts in second innings.
I don't think so, because that was just an incident which he felt very strongly about, and then he objected to it. But I don't think that would affect his batting, because he's a top class player. He's done it in England. He played absolutely brilliantly at Headingley, superb innings, and I don't think that must have affected him at all, because he's a very good player. He's got a good uh, temperament and good skills level, and that we have seen in throughout this test series.
And do you reckon that means he's only flourishing as a captain? Means now that over responsibility as a captain, we all knew that he always had that potentiality to be a great batter. But now that he's met the captain, he did not seem to be bothered with that extra responsibility.
See, every captain must be informed, which is very important. If you have got runs behind you, then you can call the shots. You can lead from the front. So that Gill has been doing now, because he's got runs behind him, uh, and um, and he's a good captain anyway. He's a good thinker of the game, and I wish him all the best.
Dilip bhai, a word on Karun Nair means a very important slot number three. India has produced some great batters over the years at number three, someone like a Rahul Dravid, Cheteshwar Pujara. But those 40, 30, 40 runs will not cement your place in the side. Yes, he is definitely signing up the polish, the new ball polish. But having said that, would you love to see him continuing in in the next test, or you would rather give an opportunity to someone like a Sai Sudarshan?
I think I'll give him one more test match, because he's a good player. He was in form, and he scored 40, 30, 40 runs. But then he has to convert those 40 runs into 100. That he also knows, because he's an experienced guy. He knows how to go about things. And I hope he scores 100 in the next test match, which is capable of doing.
Do you see any changes for the fourth test?
I don't know about that, but I would pick Akashdeep. I would pick Akashdeep and Kuldeep Yadav.
Akashdeep or Arshdeep?
That left arm seamer,
Arshdeep Singh.
Arshdeep Singh, because he's a mover of the ball. I think pitches the ball up, and that is the length what they should bowl in England, because you have to move the ball in the air and off the wicket, and that's what Arshdeep Singh would do, because I've seen him bowl, and besides he can do reverse swing as well, which is very important.
So who do drop from the? Is it Akashdeep or obviously Mohammad Siraj?
I don't know. They can drop at Nishit Reddy maybe, and one more.
Yeah, and who do play Kuldeep Yadav in for? Means someone needs to be dropped.
Oh my God. Sorry.
How do you get Kuldeep Yadav in place of whom?
They will have to pick a spinner like him, because Jadeja, you can pick him in place of Washington Sundar, because the thing is that uh, see, you are playing with six batters, and if six batters can't score runs, then don't expect them the next five to score runs. The six batters have to take responsibility to put up a good total, and if you have five bowlers, then you can win a test match. But if you have got players who can bat a bit and bowl a bit, then that's not going to help you, because you need bowlers who can get at least 20 wickets to win a test match, and you have to win the test match. That's very important.
And talking about the conditions here in Manchester, it has been raining quite a lot. And do you reckon that means playing two spinners would and someone like a Kuldeep Yadav would automatically give you that the option of picking 20 wickets to win a test match?
See, you have to play with five bowlers. That is because you have, I think you got Bumrah, you got Siraj, you have got
Akashdeep played in the last two test
Akash
matches. Now
maybe.
you want Arshdeep to be in
Ashdab to play in place of
Nitish.
Nitish Reddy,
So you have
and
four outline frontline
yeah,
seamers.
yeah.
What about one comment that I would definitely would like to ask you is Bumrah picking and choosing test matches. Means obviously you have been a selector yourself, selection committee chairman yourself. Someone, yes, obviously Bumrah's ability as a bowler, he is a world class bowler, he is once in a generation bowler. But still, despite that, picking and choosing test matches when means when the country needs you, means are you in favor of such a kind of decision?
No, I'm not in favor of that. If you want to play for India, then you have to play as and when you're required to play. There's no question that one can choose the games. Which I'm absolutely not for that at all, because I think he's a great bowler. There's no question about it. The thing is that once you're on the tour, you have to play all the matches, because he's a bowler and he can win matches for the team. What is important is India, and if you're unfit, then don't play at all. Even because he had a gap of almost 8 to 9 days after the first Test match, and still he didn't play the second Test match, which for me is not acceptable. Maybe for Agarkar is acceptable, and for Gambhir possibly.
What do you say about Gambhir? Means obviously losing that Test series, Border Gavaskar series 3-1, losing the home series to New Zealand, and now means obviously means India looked good to win all the three Test matches so far. But having said that, are you impressed with the way Gautam Gambhir's managerial skills or his coaching has been for India so far in Test matches?
See, I am not inside, to be honest with you. I don't know. I can't really. It's not fair for me to comment about Gambhir's coaching because I've not seen it. So you can ask this question to the players who have been coached or who are around, or the officials of the BCCI. I'm not. I'm in no position to say anything
But
about Gambhir.
from outside as a
Outside, you
former
can't
cricketer,
comment.
as a former selection committee chairman.
See, it's not fair to comment. It's not fair for me to comment.
And finally, what are your predictions on the series now that England have just taken that much all important lead after winning the Lord's Test, the remaining two Test matches? What would be your predictions, and what does India needs to do from here to win the Manchester Test?
See, India is capable of winning the series and winning the Manchester Test match, but they have to play as per the potential. They have got tremendous potential. The players have got tremendous potential. I got a lot of hopes from them. They are a good bunch of players, and I hope they win. I cannot predict who will win, but I hope India wins.
So that's Dilip Vengsarkar exclusive for you. So keep watching Rep Sports and do subscribe to our channel to get all the updates throughout our coverage from England. This is me, Debasis, signing out. Keep watching.